one and all, and welcome to We Are Not Wizards, the show that the magic isn't real, but the D&D sure is. I am your humble host, Chad Allen Arthur, and welcome my outrageous outlaws! Woo! Man, I don't know if that banging the table was a good choice on me, but whatever, I don't care. Gosh, it has been, I know that we played, but we, skipped for the Super Bowl. Anybody have a good Super Bowl party? Anybody have some good times?
My team won, but I didn't have a party. Really.
I will say this, even though it was not really my team still won because I put some money on it and I won. There you go. But that was how my Super Bowl was spent with an $80 win. Because I was like, at least if I'm going to be watching football, which I'm not much of a football guy, but if I'm going to be watching football, I'm going to put some money on it. But, anyways,
I don't always watch football, but when I do.
I prefer to lose money. I feel like we should just get right into a little bit of a scary music. A little vibey, I think. A little vibey. So last we left off, a plan had become very successful. We had our three outrageous outlaws come up with selling fake drugs to a very sexually forward drug dealer. The plan awry, Emerald distracting with his amazing backside, and we had a lot of weird and crazy things happen yesterday. So let me show off some characters as we dipped into the former life of Brad Knightley, his kind of dark, seedy side of his former drug addiction and maybe even current drug addiction come to life, where you see the kind of people he associated with. But luckily, we were able to ascertain some form of way of getting through this and procured a large amount of money. Delaney, can you go ahead and tell me what the pot is at the moment?
I wish
How much
I could.
money we're rocking with? Oh, that's
really
true. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, while Cassie has been the original holder of all the money, if I'm not mistaken, we have Emerald now holding on to the purse.
Yep.
Oh, she's gonna get it back. She's gonna get
Emerald, Emerald, go ahead. How much money do we have right now?
125,000 credits.
Woo! That is a lot of money.
It's fine. We're gonna have to use 100K of that to get out. So
25K on organic produce for my cooking.
But unfortunately, not everything was very successful. Not everything was as good as we wanted, because we hear a little bell hit the door. Bring! And we hear metallic feet hit the ground. And a smile and a grin come over, and we see a not so friendly face. Judas coming forward. Sorry, I put Sal the Sweet Tooth right there. But he has a nasty grin. You all in the back room. I don't believe any of you are in front to even see him yet.
I think I am. I got
you
escorted out.
Yeah.
Give me a, because if I'm remembering, there is a front room, there's a back hallway, and there's like a kitchen area. So give me a, do you want to hide, or do you just want to put right in front of him? What is your intent? Do you want, because right now, I will say right in front of him, who is talking to him, is Cliff.
I feel like it's so within Cassie just to always hide. So yeah.
Okay, so give me a stealth roll.
That is a nat 20. That becomes a 29.
Oh, okay, man.
29.
Okay, so the only thing, if I roll a nat 20, I think that's the only way I'm going to beat you. I do not. So you are hidden as you see this fiendish smile come over Judas's face, and he goes, Oh, I heard of a new store opening up. You serve crepes? And you hear Cliff kind of shake. Yes, I definitely serve assortment of crepe-like dishes. If and he goes, yeah, please don't, please do not worry yourself. I'm not here to create any issues. I know my reputation precedes me, but I would just love. Do you happen to have any crepes that are stuffed with meat? That would be something that I'd enjoy. I could figure something out. Give me 1 second. As you see Cliff kind of scurry off, not seeing Cassie Brown on the side, as he's trying to whip up some crepes that are more delicious and appealing, especially because, if I'm not mistaken, was it what spell did we use to make them a little bit better? Was it prestidigitation?
It was minor illusion.
Yeah.
It was a minor illusion to make them look a little bit better, but the taste still was like presentation good, taste poor. So you see Cliff in the back, just like, oh god, I gotta make something good. What do we have here? Oh, old expired beans. All right, I'll take the hot dogs out of that and try. And, oh god, and he's freaking out trying to make this. Emerald, Igri, the voice, the ringing of the doorbell. It's easy to know that he's here. Thin walls in this abandoned building that you've turned into a crepe shop. Cassie Brown, you are very aware because you're right there. 1 foot from you, behind the desk. If he looks down, he may see you. But you, being a small halfling and stealthy as hell, showing up your role and making Igri look like shit right now. As the stealthiest one of the group. Since you're the closest, what is it that you want to do at this moment?
Oh, I have something. Well, he's not being outwardly antagonistic right now.
No. There's no aggressiveness coming on from him.
So what I might just do is can I have like a conference call? This is not the use of the spell, a message, but a conference call with Emerald and Cliff. And so Emerald could be like the Ratatouille for Cliff. And teach him how to
Interesting. So you want to create a message in between 2 separate people that you are not included in.
No, I will be included.
Oh, you want to do a 3-way message. You know what? Here's what I'll say. A group chat. You have a cell phone, but I understand why you wouldn't want to do that because you would very easily be seen. Let me look up the verbiage of message real quick, just to see how you can finagle this. Okay.
Group chat.
Have to follow and can travel around corners and through openings. So here's what I'll say. You are trying to do a couple things here with message, right? So usually you have to point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message, right? So the target has already left, but you are familiar with him. So the spell doesn't have to follow a straight line. It could travel freely around corners or through openings. But you're also trying to create a 3-way message. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that you can do a 3-way message, but this is a cantrip. I'm going to give you the choice. Either you can do an Arcana check. The Arcana check will have to be above a 10.
Okay.
Or you can spend a spell slot to sort of augment this spell.
Oh, I'll spend a spell slot, no problem.
All right, you spend that spell slot. Take that off. And you can start to hear the mind of Cliff, and he's not really aware of you, as well as Emerald, but the message is a little bit of a 3-way conversation.
Emerald, I think you could tell. Judas is here, and Cliff is making meat crepes with just beans. He's on the other line. Should I patch you through?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Hey, Cliff.
Oh, whoa, who's there?
Yeah, Emerald's here.
Oh God, I'm hearing things. Oh, the brain trauma's starting to take in.
You're making bean crepes?
Huh? Oh, yes, otherworldly god of my mind, I am making bean crepes. I figured a protein, and I'm taking the hot dogs out.
Okay. Well, I have something you're gonna want to add to them. Where are you?
Okay.
Now?
I'm in the kitchen right now. What should I add? I've got lots of stuff here, just everything that was from the kitchen in the ship.
No, I have something I'll add for you. Let me put this outfit I have on real quick, and I'll join you.
All right.
I'm gonna put on the homeless man outfit that I have.
Okay.
And
you're gonna try to like walk to the kitchen to like get with him.
Yeah, to go get with Cliff.
Okay, cool.
Is it the outfit that he had?
Yes.
Yeah, I have this.
So I think that you could definitely get to him. It's gonna be I guess a deception roll with advantage here. You have to beat. You have
What
to
am I
beat an
trying to
18. An 18. You're trying to deceive because you will be seen through the hallways just for a brief second. I'm gonna actually say I rolled an 18, but because it's the briefest of second, I'm gonna give you advantage and say that it's actually a 15. I rolled an 18, but I think that
Deception check?
with the no, deception with advantage, yes.
Okay. Nat 20, 22.
Nat 20, there we go.
There
You
you go.
skirt by the homeless outfit is so believable. You just just like there was definitely a Dave Chappelle reference in there somewhere. But you see Judas doesn't even pay you any mind, just like, oh, well, that's interesting people that they're hiring here, whatever. And not really noticing you, you're in the kitchen with Cliff and goes, oh, you get out, and picks up a broom and starts trying to wave it at you and is like, no, we don't like it. You can go smell it. Oh, God.
Cliff, it's me. I'll like unzip it a little bit.
Oh, Emerald. Oh, gosh, thank goodness. I don't know if you realize this, but I can't cook. And you guys appointed me as a chef. I've been giving people food poisoning all week.
Cliff, you've been doing your best. That's all we can ask for. But let me take care of this one.
All right, yeah.
The rest of the poison tabs that I have from the tiefling,
Ooh.
I'm gonna put them in the crepe.
Are you joking?
No.
Oh my God. Using my own shit against me.
That's what I do.
Oh my God. All right, hold on. I have to. Okay. Thank God. Okay.
Oh, that's so smart.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'll mark them off my inventory though, because I'll be using them up.
Yeah, take them out. And you are going to.
I'm gonna give it
Make
back
a-
to Cliff to serve though.
Okay, give me a. So it's a chef. Do you have cooking? I would say that you have everything. So you're gonna have like utensils. So give me a tool. Cooking. Is it cooking tools? What is it? Or is it chef tools? Give me a check with that. I don't know if you have that in your.
I just have the chef feed. I don't know what that check would be.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Wait, is this just to make it look good? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's to deceive from poison because if he can
never mind.
taste the poison.
Then I don't think.
Oh, I put a little saffron on top of that. You can't taste nothing. We're good. We're golden.
I'm trying to. Is it? What is?
Do you want me to
The-
blow cigar smoke on it? Pass you a cigar.
Yeah, you take one of those like cups off of it and the smoke billows out.
There we go. Tools, tinkerers, cartographers, smith tools, cobblers. Ooh, what tools would have?
It's cooking utensils, is what it's called.
I don't know if I. You know what? It's okay. You know, I do not have that on my item list. So tell you what, we'll put it as a tinkerer's tool for right now, and we will change it later. And I'm gonna give this to you, and this will change your roles so you can actually use it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so just go right there. Yeah, that'll allow you to make the rolls a little bit easier. So go ahead and give me a roll. I'm gonna say the DC, depending on how high you roll. Obviously, like 5. If you do a 1, it's absolutely 5 is somewhat passable. 10, blah blah blah. We want, yeah, and I'm gonna roll here to see what. Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll me something with your Tinkerer tools. You do, and I think you would have proficiency in this because you're chef feat. So I will go ahead and make sure that you have proficiency in that.
A part of me wants to say Cliff would give the help action, but he definitely would not help. He would not be a help.
No. So for the chef feat, I think the chef feat is wisdom, if I'm not mistaken. You do have a proficiency bonus.
And
So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and click it for me. I just had to edit it a little bit.
That's the chef feed.
Yeah, no, not the chef. Increases your, yeah. Cooks utensils. Yeah, Tinkerer's tool. Okay, so you're gonna have advantage. You have the 10. Boom, 10. So therefore, this crepe. What's inside this crepe? What did you make it with, other than just like the poison, obviously?
I probably took the beans and hot dogs out, and
Yeah.
I guess it depends what's in there. I'd probably grab, knowing him, just something meat like, I guess, since he's a cannibal. So if
Kind
we
of a
have
meat base.
and tuna or chicken or something.
Okay, there we go. So we're getting like this vague meat crepe, maybe a little bit of saute, maybe like what is this? Chopped onions inside, like really strong onions in there, and then like me personally, I'm a big red onions guy, but whatever. Put that in.
Yeah.
And you get it in this
Sure.
like
Maybe.
crepe.
Yeah.
It looks delicious. It is beautiful. Now obviously doesn't have the minor illusion on it, but it still looks amazing because we have Emerald's obviously good skills here. So the crepe gets ordered out. Cliff goes, all right, I'll take care of this. Hold on. And brings it out, and you see he goes, oh, delicious. He takes it, and his hands are massive, and you can see these sharp nails as he goes. And in one bite, he takes the crepe. Mmm. Mmm. Ooh, what is that spice there? I love it. Ooh. Oh, did we lose someone for a moment there?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Okay, no worries. You start to see, he starts to take it all in as the crepe. Wow, delicious. I am thoroughly impressed. You made this? You see Cliff is just like, oh, yes, I definitely made it. We also have some other chefs in the back. And he goes, delicious, delicious. Wow, I love the little spice that you put into it. What is that? And he goes, oh, it's a special recipe. And he goes, well, I wouldn't want to take away from the chef. You keep that. I think that I'm going to maybe invite you around sometime. Maybe add my own special ingredients to your food. Cassie, give me a perception check.
I think I got what I needed to know there.
Whoa.
13.
On a 13, you're not noticing any sort of effects on him. He seems to be very enjoying the meal that he's having. He seems to be almost like very entranced by it. As he kind of looks back and scratches his nails, and he goes, well, this was delicious. And also, Could you tell Emerald in the back I genuinely loved it? Goodbye, and walks out. And Cliff goes, Emerald, he knows you're here! Oh, God! Passes out. Cliff immediately just falls out, hits his head. He's like, oh! Falls.
God damn it, Cliff. Cliff.
Oh, I'm sorry, what happened? What happened?
Go to Emerald. Let me go get Egri. Go to Emerald
Yeah,
and just
all right.
tell him what happened.
Cliff runs to Emerald, kind of displaying like, oh, I gave it to him. I saw you put the poison and it didn't work. I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, well, I guess that wouldn't make sense for him, would it? What did he say when he was eating it?
Delicious. He said it was good, and he knew you were in the back. I don't know how, but he knew. I'm sorry, Ed. I'm so sorry. He passes out.
We'll catch him.
He's snoring.
Throw him on my shoulder.
Cassie, Igri, y'all meet up. Igri kind of knows the situation. Not know necessarily that poison was put in the food, but that he was there and now he's left.
I don't even think Cassie knew there was poison in it. It happened while she wasn't there, right?
Yeah, Cassie doesn't know.
Egri, did you hear that Judas was here?
I could hear him. It was.
No. Were you
If
taking
you
a
want me-
nap?
No, what do you want me to do? He said,
Were you being sneaky? Because you're as sneaky as me.
I'm not gonna be his. I'm normal size right now, so I lost a little sneakiness because I'm still enlarged.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just like a normal sized person now.
Yeah, right. Oh, hey.
Okay, Egri.
So we've got Igri, we've got Cass, we've got Emerald. So give me an insight check, Emerald.
Inside, okay. Oof. 5.
5. You know what? Actually, go ahead and take whatever that was and add your medicine modifier. I think I probably. Yeah, so whatever your modifier would be for your with a medicine check.
Well, it's a 5 still.
Still a 5? Okay, cool. I didn't know. So on a 5, you something went wrong when you were making it. That it didn't work effectively for some reason.
My bad.
So
Check the date
you guys.
last week.
No. The poison is good. That's one thing. The poison actually is good. It's super potent. Everything about it is effective. You did everything that you thought was right, but for some reason it didn't work.
Paired with meat neutralizes it.
Neutralizes poison when meat.
Yeah. No,
I will say, on that note, where are you guys still all in the back?
I wanted to go out the front and just see if I could see which way he was going if I wasn't too late.
Yeah, no. He's actually still outside. He seems to be has a large group of people with him. Not like large in the sense of like a crowd, but there's he has like 3 more people with him. And give me a perception check, Emerald. DC 5, going to be a low one for this
How
one.
does Judas have friends?
No.
10.
10. On a 10, you notice similar badges and insignias from enemies you've seen in the past with the gold coins.
They're just standing out front.
He's just standing out front discussing with them. He seems to be on a 10. You can see his arms going in like directions like this and kind of like it seems almost like he's directing them to some sense, but you're not sure why. So that's going to have to be on your own.
I'm going to take the sign that we have there that says open and flip it.
So you flip that sign.
Yeah.
Igri, Cassie, what do you do in this situation?
Well, let's go talk to Emerald and just see what's going on.
Okay, you guys come together. All 3 of you are in the same room in the front of the Bakery. I will say it's not just you. So we also have Paula here, and Cliff is also here. I think that's the only other people in your crew here other than Brad Knightley. Brad Knightley's in the back.
I think that was right.
Yeah.
Oh, and now that that's over with, Emerald, did we get paid?
Yeah, we broke even. We made enough, just enough for the crystals we need.
Give me a deception check.
Can I do an insight?
Yeah. It's deception versus insight. What'd you get, Emerald?
Four.
What is 4?
Yeah.
I got a
I'm really
19.
jostling in my pocket.
On a 19, you can tell there's a bit of a smirk on Emerald's face as he says this. Obviously, there's a little bit more than breaking even.
Emerald, come on.
All
We know
right.
that we know what we had.
Yeah. All right. I'm keeping 13 of this though.
You know what? Keep 20 of it.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna hand over enough where I can keep 20.
Fair enough. Are you just 20 credits or
Yeah, 20 credits.
So
just 20? Okay.
124,980.
Yeah.
So you were like, let me keep $20.
Yeah.
On that note,
Thank you, Thank you
You
for
get-
being a mature adult.
Yeah.
Catsy,
Yeah.
quick question. Do you actually, this might be for Emerald and Igri. Do you guys think that you would have the social media linked onto your phone, like notifications on it, or do you think it would just be Cassie sort of not only in charge of the content, but also like has the notifications
I can
turned
imagine
on?
that Cassie set it up for both of us, and we have it on. Like already set, like or at least I do. Always allow notifications are popping up because that's what Cassie set up, and I just haven't changed it.
Igri, what about you?
If I got it, it's I just I don't even
Yeah.
need it or
Okay, cool. So a notification pops up on all of your phones to whoever who want read it. It's a very particular ring because it's towards your Cybergram. That's what we're gonna call it. Cybergram account for the Outrageous Outlaws. So I gotta write that down.
Yep, canon.
Canon now, Cybergram.
I'm so glad you did it because every time I come up with a name for this, it's always dumb.
Is that all like cyber fans?
Cyber fans, Cybergram.
The
This is
cybergram is made up of cyber fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are a lot of cyber fans there.
Yeah, it's all owned by the same company. It's a conglomerate. So there's Cybergram, Cyberfam, there's Cyberface, all that
I like
kind of
it.
stuff. But your Cybergram notification pops up, and you start to see that there's a little bit more of a following. It seems that somebody has linked a photo to your little new crib shop, and your pictures were on it. And this happened. It seems it's a notification. The picture was taken 4 or 5 hours ago when you guys were originally setting up the shop, and that's why. So you see right on there, liked, loads of liked,
Damn it,
and then it's been linked to you. So the Instagram account is blowing up, but now you have people that are sort of, they're watching you because you have fans now. So originally, if I'm not mistaken, we talked about the Cybergram account having a cool 100 followers, right? Like not a lot of followers, but a good amount, 100. Easily now, you guys are about 500 followers.
We're almost so close to a verification. We
I
can
know.
almost get
Just
sponsored.
ad revenue pretty soon. Don't even need
Yeah.
Yeah, got that ad revenue coming in. 500 followers, and you start. So this is where we're going to add the new system into it. So this system is going to have a D20 roll. It's a straight D20 roll, but dependent on your intention can make the D20. So if you get like a 1 through a 5, it's like, oh, okay, you're somewhat successful. You get between a 10, it's going to be better. If you get somewhere below a 19, and of course a 20 or above is incredibly successful. Divine success on whatever your intent with your rolls are. But your roles can also come with a little negative side to it. Depending on how high the roll is, you're going to get attention. Depending on how low the roll is, you might get very little attention. So what we're going to do is that depending on the roll, you are going to get a attention modifier. So very simply, as the party, if you get a 1 modifier, nobody's really noticing you. You guys are at a 2 right now.
Okay.
So if I add on like a little you could call it a modifier. We'll call it a token actually, a token. So this if you get a +5 token, you are famous. Everybody's looking at you. Everyone. If you have a 4, you are a mild social media influencer, right? People know you. You are at this point, I would say that if you're a 5, you're like the top of it. I'm trying to think like of famous influencers right now. I'm not much of a YouTube guy personally. I don't watch a lot, even though this is streaming on YouTube.
Mr. Beast.
Okay, yeah. If you're at a 5, you're Mr. Beast. If you're at a 4, you're at I don't know, who's a little bit lower than that. You're a Logan Paul. I don't know. If you're at a 3, you might be at who's a lower, who's that one girl? Justina, is that her name? The girl from Wild and Out. She's got a social media influence. And if you're 1, nobody knows you. You're fine. Right now, you guys are at a 2. You're at a mild influence. So people are taking pictures of you. You're recognizable. So if you would like to influence the world around you, you can do a check for your social media. This influence can be vague. It can also be. At this point, I'm going to call somebody to do a roll on their media, because right now, people are noticing you. You are. What is your intent at this point?
Probably I could do a post being like, sorry guys, closing early tonight.
Okay, cool. Little opening day close because you didn't expect. All right, great.
Too many orders.
This was just a pop-up, sorry.
Just a pop up. There we go. All right, you know what? On that, I would say that you would lower your attention token, like your popularity token. But that doesn't mean that you lose followers. It just means that you're not like being watched at that point. So go ahead and roll me a 20, Cassie Brown, and we'll see how well you do. What'd you get?
It's not that bad. It is a 3 though.
It's a 3? Okay. On a 3. On a 3, that's the success of your social media. Nobody is believing you. Like, whatever, and you know what? On that, I would say that you're now at a 3 on your popularity token. You are very recognizable. That means you guys are going to have disadvantage on stealth checks. Disguises are not going to have as much things. People around you are going to know who you are.
But disguises are my thing.
Disguises may be your thing, but you're an influencer now, baby. You got to take the good with the bad.
I'm too young.
Is Brad?
She smoked this third. What is it?
Is Brad over with us now?
Brad is with you right now.
Brad, you think
he's in the back?
That guy we just sold the drugs to and tell him that they were fake, so he comes back, but he maybe gets in the line of fire with Judas and his friends.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, roll the ideas.
Knightley goes, I guess I don't. Should I just be straight with him and be like, hey, I think those drugs are fake, fuck you? Or should I just be like, hey, I think the drugs may be fake, maybe we should talk about this?
We got the barrels mixed up.
We got the barrels mixed up, come in. How do you want me to play this?
We probably want him to be pissed at Judas and them. Maybe we say they were the supplier or something like that.
Okay, got it. So Knightley kind of forms a text message real quick. Starts to type it out. He goes, hey, I wanted to let you know that we just found out that the drugs we sold you may be fake and or tainted. Our original supplier apparently sold us fake drugs, and now they are here to try and take. Now they're here, and they're trying to take the money that you gave us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So and you think, okay, yeah, he's gonna have to roll a charisma roll here.
Okay, Brad. I bet it's super high.
Can we help him?
Yeah, you can give him the help action.
Yeah, we're just like
We're risen him up.
His char-
we're
His-
doing like a little brainstorming moment,
Mhm.
all huddled around.
Yeah.
So he's going to do a persuasion. He does have pretty good persuasion. It's not terrible. So it's without advantage, but he rolled a 15.
Nice.
So that's pretty good. But with the help action, that gives him... There we go. His help action gives advantage, right? Yeah. So he does not get advantage on that, but he still rolls a 15. That's good. On a 15, you start to see... Man, bro, there's no diversity. You're gonna have to file a complaint. Okay, that's funny. Whoever it's Goose Baby is very funny. Hey man, I'm Jewish. That comes up with some kind of diversity, right? Anyways, we've got woman. And our characters are very diverse. But you start to see text back. You start to see the bubbles, and the bubbles go away. You start to see the bubbles go in and go away, and then all of a sudden a thumbs up comes up on Knightley's phone, and he's just like, is this passive aggressive? Am I like? And immediately you start hearing gunshots outside, laser fire. And he looks like a real one. As you kind of go back and you see in the back, you see a very obvious fight going on in the backside. And you see this almost 7-foot tall mechanical ripping apart these drug dealers. And that gives you an advantage to get out of there.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, you
Well,
guys are give me a stealth roll with disadvantage, and this is going to be a group.
Trying to get out there.
Well, I mean, if you don't stealth, I mean, okay, you know what? Actually, what are you guys doing? Are you just dipping?
Hey, we're at the ship
mean,
right now. I don't
I'm the
remember.
stealthiest person in this party.
Yeah.
I will drop in large and cast pass without trace.
I'll drop in large.
Igri coming in strong.
I won't add Cassie to that.
Oh, you're not gonna add Cassie to that
No,
group?
no, it's fine. It's a stealth off.
Let me
Yeah.
see how many people I can do.
No, it's a stealth
Okay.
off. It's fine.
Yeah, we
No,
have
okay.
and Paul up too.
Yeah.
It's just each creature I choose. So everybody that's in there, I'll get it.
No, I decline it.
Oh, so she declined. I think. Can you decline the spell? Yeah. Okay. So decline. So go ahead and Cassie, roll me a stealth roll,
No consent.
but it will have disadvantage.
Oh.
You got cocky.
Oh, not bad at all. That is a. My lowest one was an 11 plus 9. That would be
20?
20. Dirty 20 on disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay. There we go. So we've got. You said a 20. Emerald got a 13. There you go. Go ahead and roll pass without a trace for me real quick.
It's just a straight plus 10 to whatever we roll.
Okay. So plus 10. So we got 20, 23, and 17. Oh, the average is just crazy right now. So therefore, you guys are able to sneak by. As you go through, though, you're starting to see green nastiness come out of Judas's mouth. Go ahead, and whoever wants to, give me another medicine check.
How should it be me?
Not me.
I was going to say, I know Igri's pretty good with medicine, too.
13.
Plus 7, Jesus Christ.
13. On a plus 7? Jesus. Yeah. Okay. On the 13, you start to maybe think that there might be some poison resistance going on.
That bastard.
So you start to walk away and go, and you have the money. The ship is not far off. You're able to kind of get to the ship pretty quickly and able to finagle your way back in. When you set off, though, there is a crowd of people running to the ship because despite having such a great stealth roll, people are already at your ship. They know what's going on. You're getting this social media influence now that you guys are the new revival of the outlaws, the most outrageous of them. So you guys are definitely creating a bit of an influence. You guys get on your ship. Cliff is like, I'm sorry I didn't make good crepes. And there's a bunch of people throwing crepes at him like, your fucking place sucked. And I hated it. Good presentation, but horrible structure.
Hey, any PR is good PR, guys. It's okay.
You guys.
While we were running on the ship, I would turn around and cast wind wall for all these people running at us to just stop.
Wind wall blows a lot of these people straight through.
It's a 50-foot long wall that's 15 feet high.
Damn.
Easily. I'm talking the whole crowd is blown away. Just first off, y'all's dirty minds. I say everything and I see Greg over here snickering. I see the word blown and he's just like,
they're blown.
Yeah. You blew the whole crowd. That's great.
We're blown.
all right, way to throw. And then Delilah, the small child, runs through and goes, is everything okay? Do we need to get out of here? Hold on. And immediately rockets flashing off back, and you guys are in the atmosphere right now. Your knives are not off, but you hear Delilah call back and goes, are we getting out of here? Are we leaving this planet? Where are we headed?
We still need to buy the crystals. I'm probably just away for now.
All right. So on that, you guys are sort of in a bit of a place where you need the crystals, and you also need a little bit of money to take off. In all, it's going to be about 100,000. So we talked about this. We discussed this. 100,000 credits. There is no necessary mines, but there are locations where you can buy this. Delaney, you were going to say something.
So we can't get to the planet with the dwarf person on it without a crystal.
No, you need at least one crystal. It's at least one planet away. That's going to take a hyperspace jump. So you need the crystals. Now, so you're in the atmosphere, and you could go back to your safe zone where it is almost like a baseball field full of office workers and general people who, because just unfortunately the world is the way it is, they are all homeless despite being it's not like your average. They're not homeless by choice, very obviously.
Before we got too far, did we kind of see the scene that we created, or no?
Yes, you saw the scene. You're talking about the scene that you created with Judas and stuff like that.
Judas, the druggies.
You know what? Actually, I would give me a perception roll, Emerald, and I will say with a good enough perception roll, I will give you insight onto Judas's abilities, combat abilities.
Was anyone else trying to perceive with me out of curiosity, specifically our turtle friend?
I would have been looking to see what was going on with him, sure.
I'm just curious.
At this table, we do not care about metagaming. Go ahead.
I'll roll 2.
Everybody, go ahead. Both agree and then roll.
Oh, we got the same thing.
Oh, okay. On a 16, I would say that you see back and you're seeing a couple of things. You're seeing that a lot of fire is being blown. You're seeing a lot of laser fire. And one thing that you're seeing is that Judas doesn't seem to be a character in the back of the fight. He seems to be at the forefront. He is definitely an aggressor. And he seems to be someone who leads the charge in a combat rather than sits in the back. And he doesn't. And you're also. I would also say that you notice he does not seem to have any magical ability. Okay, so he's not a magic caster, but he also seems to be a much more aggressive in nature. So that's something to kind of like take into consideration in combat if you when you guys ever do fight him, which at some point it's going to have to happen. It's going to have to come to a forefront. But on that note, we need crystals.
Wait, what?
Crystals.
So, how are we going to get them? You guys sort of know the area around you. This city is, you know what? Let me go ahead and just throw this city up. You know, just for a little bit of aesthetic. I think I have, you know, just for a little bit of aesthetic. The city bathed in this neon light, kind of allowing us all to kind of, you know, it's hard to really see like even 10 feet away from you because there's this smog around and there's a lot going on. So what I would say is that there's lots of shops here. There's loads of things you can spend your money on. But to find the specific shop you need, you're probably going to need some form of investigation check to get the exact thing you need. Because there are some specialty shops around here, and this would be a specialty shop because crystals are not easy to come by.
I'll give it an investigation.
Where do you land before we say that? Where do you guys want to land? Are we landing right in the middle of the city? Are we parking it by the what we would call it? We'll call it shanty town. Sort of a shanty town.
Yeah, do we want to maybe park at Shantytown and take our little like motorbikes into town?
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, I forgot about the motor gang.
Yeah.
Or I could summon a horse.
That would
I
be
could,
kind
turn
of
I could turn into a horse.
Igri one-upping Emerald. I could summon a horse. I could turn into one. Get on my
I will
level.
ride Egri.
There we go. All right,
Oh,
so.
Just like he blew the crowd.
Yeah.
So we've got you know what, yeah, Emerald, more than welcome to summon your steed. Igri, more than welcome to turn into seed.
Okay.
Cassie, more than welcome to ride Igri, whichever you want.
Egri, is this okay? Is this how I hold it? Is this how I hold you?
Igri, I don't think you've ever turned into. Are we turning into just like a horse? What is it? Is it a horse with a shell on it? Is it just? What do you look like? Is it just a traditional animal?
Yeah, just a normal kind of horse. Maybe with
Okay.
like a greenish tint to it, though.
Okay, a little bit of Beast Boy action. I love it. Emerald, what? Just for like also my knowledge, remind us of your horse and what it looks like and.
Yeah, no problem. Well, this is gonna be a new one today.
Oh, a different horse. Okay.
A different horse today.
Oh, family.
So I give us a lot of thought. You know, like the little like 25-cent ride in front of grocery stores, where it's like a little horse that kind of just shakes.
Yeah.
It's gonna look a lot like that and have wheels at the bottom instead of like hooves.
Okay.
Wheel around.
You know what? I'm gonna get my phone here because I'm gonna make art for this. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get some AI references
Oh, yeah.
like how to do this, but
Pull up the stat block again.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. So actually, you know what? Roll me a d20. I want to see
Right.
if this comes out cool or if this comes out
Is
is
it the-
exactly the way you described it.
Is it the size of a child? So
No,
your
it can't be
ass
the
is
size of a
big?
child, right?
Like the child.
No, it's ridiculously small for how big I am. It looks ridiculous.
Okay, so it's child size.
It's
Yeah.
child size.
I'm on it like this. Like I'm like. But I am on top.
I don't even know what would you call those things? The motorized horses. Is there like a name
No.
for those little baby rides? I'll figure that out later. We're gonna have
Okay.
remind me to get art for this so that we can put that as one of the we'll put that in one of the starship kind of vehicle things that we got going on. But as you kind of roll me that d20, you know what? I'll roll a d20 for you. Okay, I rolled a 7. Okay, so as you summon this, it's definitely much smaller, and you see that there's 2 handles. It kind of looks like one of those little tiny motorbikes that you get that you'll see, like, you know, those little tiny bikes that you see people riding in, like, you know, carnivals and stuff like that. It looks like that, but obviously it's a motorcycle, but in the shape of a silver, a little miniature horse with blood red eyes. But while that kind of looks cool, this is not cool. There's dents definitely in this small motorized horse. You guys take off. The ship kind of staying in the atmosphere. As you guys go out, go ahead, Cassie Brown, give me an investigation check.
Oh, that's actually cool. Like that.
Oh, do I do it with advantage?
I think. Oh, that
It's
is
a
pretty
9.
cool.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. And it wouldn't be with disadvantage. So, if you give me a reason why you have advantage, I can.
I just can't.
Okay, cool. So it's gonna be a 9. On a 9, you definitely see some shops around. The shops around that you're seeing are definitely strange, and when I say strange, there's a lot of like old voodoo shops that you're seeing around here. You've definitely hit a culturally significant area of this city. The cultural significance, you know, whatever, but there's definitely like a lot of voodoo stores. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but to know if there's any like real crystals, it's going to take like actually going into the store and talking to people. So I would say that there's 3 stores. The first store that you have, you're seeing a lot of shrunken heads. They're obviously not real heads. They're more like artistic approach with like cybernetics. Maybe a lot of them you kind of recognize as seems to be like famous outlaws. There seems to be some shrunken heads of like AIs. They're definitely like memorabilia. Then there's one that's a much more traditional shop. You're seeing like there's like black candles, and there seems to be some kind of religious motif in there. Then there seems to be some kind of like cybernetic store. It definitely has a aesthetic that you would kind of see in like your like I'm trying to think of the city that has what's the city that has a lot of old Jamaican traditions in it, a lot of French speaking as well. I can't remember the city. American city.
New Orleans?
New Orleans, thank you. A lot of New Orleans vibes going on in this area, but it is definitely like a more cybernetic technology shop going on.
Oh,
Where do you guys go?
order.
Wait, what is it?
Nothing.
Hold on.
Just random.
Okay, so Eager's a horse. Emerald's riding a horse with his knees to his chest.
But I'm also making a sound too.
Okay.
You know what?
Eager,
Go ahead.
where do you think we should go?
I'll just
I'm
walk
gonna
to one of the shops as a horse and start looking around. I can't say nothing, but I'm gonna just look around in the shop as a horse.
Have you ever heard that joke? A horse walks into a bar. D&D. So I just love the imagery of like Emerald is this very cool like cybernetic human, but he's also on like a tiny robot horse. But okay, so you're going in full horse. Is everyone going in the same shop, or are you separating to go into different stores?
I don't think I'm separating here. Yeah.
I figured Cassie's on my back, so she's just kind of going where I'm going.
Okay, so Igor,
Okay.
which store do you choose?
We'll start with the one with the cybernetics and stuff.
Okay, you go into the cybernetics store, and it starts to like
Wait, before we go,
immediately.
Emerald, are you with us?
Yeah. I'm behind. You hear behind you.
I was wondering if you're going to split up. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
It's going full speed, but it's like the sound of the engine. Like usually, you get it's
Yeah. Lawnmower engine.
it's like It's like one of those little tiny smart cars as it passes by.
Does it have a little horn that goes, "Ee."
Yeah.
So
a horn that goes like clippity clop, clippity clop.
as it passes by, you guys go into the store and you go, "Hey, what is going on here? You can't be coming into my store with all this willy-nilly. Come and stop." And I'm immediately gonna change this accent because I feel offensive. Anyways, he does a more French accent. He's like, "Well, what is you doing? This is not what I wanted you to come in here do. Take this out of here."
Did you just change your accent?
Yeah, because I felt offensive on the first one.
I'm asking him.
Oh, good character. What? I'm multilingual, bilingual. You know, don't question this.
I might have to report you, actually.
Whoa, report to honey. Don't be doing this.
Oh,
You're
I don't
canceled.
know. Photo hashtag cancel. I will post this.
It's Goose Baby's in the back, like, whoa, what a what a diverse group of people here. But he's like, whoa, what could I do for you, honey? Is there anything that anything I could help you with? But first off, the horse got to go. You can't be bringing animals into my home.
He's a service horse.
Give me a deception roll, I guess.
That's
okay.
support horse.
DC. I'm not even gonna tell you the DC.
Well, I got a natural 18 on the die.
On 18, he goes, ooh. Oh, so it's a 21. That he goes, well, I'm not gonna be okay, a service horse. I didn't even know that was a thing. All right, well, service. Okay, but he has to stay stationary. Is he trained?
Obviously.
Okay, well, if he's trained, it's okay for me. Fine. What do you want? Shop and get out, please. I want you out of my store.
What do you want, horsey?
I'm just gonna look around, and is there any kind of like? Does he have like food around him that he was eating or anything?
Yeah, so you definitely see that this store is like, it's obviously a store, but it's also his home. So there's a bed in the back and a table. He was eating what looks to be like Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah, I'll just kind of start eating his food.
Whoa! Alright. Power move by Iggy. He goes, get this horse out of my meal. What is going on? Hey!
He's hungry. Please, just let him. He's a service horse.
This is not okay. Sir, this is a super untrained.
I'll look at him. I'm just gonna kind of look up at him and then just kind of like snot into his food and turn around.
Oh, God. Throws it away. He's just like, you've ruined my meal. You've ruined my meal. What could I do for you?
You're trying to kick my support service horse out of your store?
No, I'm not trying. Hold on. Hold on. I don't need to see the. I no. Don't post it. I see. Oh, is that 800 followers? Oh no, I don't want to do. You turn that camera around. He's like, look, just what could I help you with? You you want to buy something? Maybe get that discount. Your service animal. You need a new anything. What could I help you with?
Oh, so you're just offering a discount just right off the bat?
Well, you're going to post me on social media. I'm scared of you.
Well, we actually came here because you look like a person that could really help us out.
Okay, whatever I could do,
Yeah.
please.
Do you have any emerald? What type of crystals is it?
Yeah, I get off.
Immediately.
He's like, it's a very small horse for a very large man. Emerald being what, 6'2" or something?
Yeah. You know, those crystals that I remember the name of.
I think it's like dye.
Crystals?
Dilithium.
I have it written down. Let me find it.
It's dilithium crystal.
Oh, I had it right then. Cool.
No, it's just like, do you have any like crystals, like something we put in like the full moon as well?
Oh yeah, I got loads of stuff. Here. He brings like a bunch of like obsidian in front of you. Brings a lot of like very girl like central, like that kind of crystal. Don't give me that. You know exactly what I'm saying.
I think we're getting really close to Women's History Month, so.
Delaney, I am saying though, our office did an NFL draft for fantasy football, and the two girls that were in it brought crystals during the draft for their good luck.
That's awesome. That's so
Okay.
funny.
That was right. That
Yeah.
was a good. That was a.
I
great-
love that. But
Yeah.
definitely like there's definitely like stuff that it says, hey, soaked in moon recently, like blah blah blah. Like there's he brings out a lot of those kind of crystals and he goes, there, you got lots of stuff you might want. Not really my cup of tea. I usually deal in cybernetics, but there you go, crystals. There you go. They're actually my wife's, but she won't miss them. $20, 20 credits. Come on.
Ooh, 20 credits, you say?
That's a discount. Come on.
He's got 20 credits, is why.
Yeah, that's all I got.
This is. Oh, okay. You might help us out. So you have crystals. What about crystals to power a spaceship?
Oh, dilithium. You should have said from the beginning. Yeah, I gotcha. He brings out these dilithium crystals. All of them are like, how to put this?
He keeps
No,
going
go
from
ahead.
French to connect to Jamaican, just back and forth.
Yeah,
He's bilingual.
That's
He's
that's
bilingual.
Yeah,
Bilingual
that's
doesn't
all
mean
dialects.
Bi-accental.
He's got a touch. He's got a touch of French. He's from New Orleans. There's some French
Creole.
influences there. Some Creole going on. He's like, come on, quit making fun of me. And now he's going straight New York.
It's normal.
Normal. This is my normal. What is? Come on. Yes, I have dilithium crystals. He shows an assortment of dilithium crystals in front of you, and all of them are like a little bit cracked. Some of them are like half crystals. They are some degree tainted. They're not perfect, but they may or they may not work. Dilithium, the science on dilithium crystals is a little bit vague at the moment for you guys. So, don't know.
Hmm.
How
Would-
much are you?
DM, would I have any idea if Eve would know about dilithium? crystals? What they should look
I don't necessarily know that your character would know, but I mean, if that occurs to you, I would go ahead and, I mean, because if anything, our instinct influence our character. So if you think that she would, I would call her. If you think someone else would, I would call them as well.
Yeah.
Pete.
Pete,
Yeah, Pete. All right. These look all right. I have a friend though that's really into this stuff. Let me
we
call.
have an expert. It's Pawn Stars.
You mind waiting for a second while I get him down?
Okay, I guess, what, fine, yes, I guess I'll wait. Is the horse gonna stay? That's my only question.
Yes, the horse is a servant animal.
Okay! Why are you yelling at me?
Calling Pete as they're yelling at each other.
You were yelling at me about the horse.
Hold
Like I
on!
told you.
Ring! I'm not trying to ring. It's hard to do sound effects and speech at the same time. So we've got you start to hear and it your call goes in and start to you hear silence for a little bit. What? Hello? What? Who's calling me? What's going on?
Pete,
Alright, well-
this is Emerald. Cass is gonna send you a picture of some dilithium crystals. You gotta let us know if these look good or not.
It's definitely a FaceTime call, and he's
Oh.
just like really close to the screen, like ah.
All right.
What? Hold on. Oh,
Look at
wait,
these.
all right.
Around so you can see the crystals.
Hold on. Well, that definitely looks like a dilithium crystal. It's hard to tell from all them cracks right there, I would say. Well, yeah. Can't say it would it work. Might work. I think you're going. I think you might be dealing with a little bit of How can I say this? You might be dealing with some issues there, but the truth is that when the dilithium goes in, you're doing such high heats. It might melt and be okay. I wouldn't go for the half ones, but the ones with the cracks and stuff like that, you might be able to finagle through. High heats like that would definitely create a good situation.
But
Wait,
probably
how much
not
are you
a
paying?
not a premium price, right? For these.
Oh, at a premium price. No, I wouldn't. But then again, every planet's different. Everybody charges a little
That's
bit
good.
differently.
I'm gonna hang up as he's saying that.
No, wait.
Never mind.
Pete, how much would you pay for it?
Well, if I were gonna take a look at this, I'm gonna say about maybe 350, about 350 credits. That's what I would put it at.
Hang up. I hang up for Emerald.
And he goes, well, you heard what he said, 350. I give you a bit of discounts. Maybe I was going to sell you for 500, but 350 I feel like is reasonable. I'll take it. 350. You just pick one you want. Take it off the wall.
Try insight check him just to see if he was surprised by the valuation being high, maybe.
Give me an insight check.
Oh no! For the amount of times you were yelling at me about my service animal, I could report you.
Honey, I'm already
Yeah.
giving the discounts. What is he gonna do to me? What was your insight on that?
18.
18. On an 18, you start to notice a small bead of sweat going down his face. But other than that, he seems cool and calm. Just like, what does he want from me? I'm trying to make a choice here. Now it's going Transylvanian. We can tell that my mid-Atlantic accents are not the best. Not just in that area, but also like mid-European accents. And
Horsey, how
So-
much do you think we
Is
should?
he saying
pay for it?
350 for like a whole one?
yeah, about 350 for a whole one. But again, with cracks.
The cracks. All right. 350 for these. I mean, these are pretty beat up. I mean, I know you say you sell cybernetics. I mean, if you could throw something in for all of us, we'll take these off your hands for 350.
What you thinking about?
I'll kind of point at Cassie if there's something she was looking at.
Any kind of any kind of now when you're going around in an assortment, there's definitely like sections. So it seems like you're dealing with like your major body parts, your arms, your legs, things of that nature. Then it kind of goes into your more internal organs, lungs, hearts, things of that nature, cybernetic versions of those things. And then it goes into more accessories like things to augment your own normal like what you already have. What would and what section do you think you'd be interested in, Cassie?
Probably the augmentation.
Okay, the augmentation. Give me a body part that you would like to augment on Cassie Brown. Emerald and Greg. I don't know what you're snickering at. Stop it.
Yeah, I was snickering, and then you said on Cassie, and I remember she's 13. Okay.
Yeah, so can we let's be mature, guys.
But also, I remember being a 13-year-old girl,
Okay.
and I remember the one
I don't
thing that
remember
all
that.
13-year-old girls want to augment
Please stop. What?
is my calves. I want to banging calves.
Cats.
Maybe they
No.
increase your movement speed, maybe?
Jumping.
Jumping?
I had to bail on what I was gonna say.
I agree. Thank you for bailing, because like my whole body was shaking. I was like, "Oh my god, please do not say this, Delaney." Okay, calves. All right.
I was just thinking about Austin Powers.
I know.
Machine gun jump, please.
Exactly. But
Oh my god. I hate us. This is awful. No more tween children to be picked for characters. I refuse it.
I gave you an out. I said, "Are you comfortable?" And you said, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah, so on your cat you see that there are definitely some augmentations that it'll take surgery That's the truth. So you'll have to have a doctor. But a lot of these augmentations in modern medicine makes it where like cybernetics are pretty easily. In fact, like in this world, children get cybernetics all the time. You know, for things like instead of braces, they'll get like they'll just like their teeth will be like
Get
pulled
veneers.
in. They get veneers. Or like, you know, kids that have stigmatism get fixed with cybernetics, and kids with like speech impediments get like some facial reconstruction to help that. Stuff like that. It's more normalized in here, not so in the sense of like what we think of as like plastic surgery. It's more of like these are more health benefits, as well as there's more like combat and things effective as well.
So would he have something that would like help Delilah? Get away from
Possibly.
that? 'Cause since
Possibly, but that depends. She already has some augmentations on her legs. They are
they're big and bulky and stuff, though, aren't they?
they are big and bulky, and she's augmented a little bit to be less bulky, but they are uncomfortable for her. That is true. That could be something here.
I mean, Igby can't really say anything. He can just look.
I will.
The other thing I'd
I-
say too
I'll
is
go under the knife. I'm fine with that. These are pretty cool calves.
Yeah. So if you do, go ahead and add a calf augmentation item. And when you do, after you have surgery, it'll add a special effect to you.
Okay, but also it was joking. Will this also help Delilah?
Oh, no, it's a spinal injury. So it wouldn't help. It's a spinal injury for her.
I feel like too,
But
because
there
she's
are
got-
other augmentations in here that may affect it, but it depends. Here's the things that you're going to run with. Delilah is not full grown yet. She is a child. And the issue is that the modern medicine could heal her issues, but she still has to grow. So she's kind of dealing with those issues right now. If you guys decide she's going to have some disabilities, so I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably not the best choice for her. If you want, maybe instead of saying like necessary cybernetics, maybe more machinery to augment what she has already would probably be a more effective choice.
I think we should get Cliff Blade arms that are like guns or something.
you hear this horse say that?
Okay.
Holy
I'm
shit,
down-
he can talk.
You know,
It's
Cliff
great.
is not far away. You could give him a bit of a persuasion roll, and he has cybernetics already. And it's not like, and I will say this, Delilah already has cybernetics. She has a PAL inserted into the back of her head. Like every one of them do. But,
Go under the knife. You get some pretty cool calves.
yeah. So it would take a persuasion check, but I think you could augment Cliff with something.
This one's your pick, Cassie. Your item.
Will you wait while we get our other expert down here? I got someone who's really interested in this.
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage, because I feel like we're asking a lot from this guy.
Oh,
And I think he's going to start getting frustrated. Oh, okay. Yeah, you give me a persuasion.
Coming down here. Don't worry.
Persuasion with disadvantage. I'm going to say it's getting higher. It's going to have to be a 15.
Okay, that's a 12.
Okay, on a 12, he goes, I'm not waiting any longer. You either do it or you don't. You either buy or you leave. If you want, I'll throw in the augmentations with the crystals for $450. That's my final offer. If you don't take it now, I swear I'll call the authorities. Go ahead, post me on social media. I don't care.
450. Where did we get? We were at 350 a second ago. 450.
The augmentation is at least 200. I'm giving you a
the-
discount
the
regardless.
crystal and the augmentations 350. These are less premium crystals.
Final offer. Get in, leave, or take it. This
I
is
think
what I get. $450 for both, $350 just for the crystals.
Can we just like window shop and then come back maybe?
I will lock the doors on you. I want to be very clear. I don't like any of you. And be honest with you, I don't like the horse. That's it. He ate my meal. That's my biggest beef with
I know
you.
you don't like the horse. You got beef with service animals.
You know what? I have beef with service animals. This is a character fault in mine. Go ahead. I don't care. So
What do we do?
I'm gonna push for.
What do we-
I will say I'm gonna push for a choice. 450 to get both. And are we doing the calves as well? If you want them, I will say it'll be 550 for all three. I'm real.
Wait for all three.
Wait,
What do you
what?
mean 3?
Igri's a horse.
Yeah, I
He's
can't
just-
talk.
Oh no, I don't want calves.
No, the caps would just be for.
Just for Cassie, I thought.
The calves would not be effective for Delilah.
We're not trying for Delilah.
If for you, they might. You would have to have the surgery. You'd have to have a doctor look at them because he's not giving. He
You have a
doesn't.
doctor
He's
at
not
home.
giving you any information. Yeah, you have a doctor at home. She'd have to tell you what they would do.
Yeah. So you're saying 550 for the calves and the crystals.
No, for the calves, crystals, and the blade arms for Cliff.
No, no blade arms.
Okay,
No
so
blade
then 450 for just the calves and the. I will say that was Emerald's choice. If he says no to the bladed arms, he can say no to that. I'm gonna say that you can't.
I never said yes to bladed arms for Cliff.
Who was it who wanted the bladed arms for
I
Cliff?
was joking.
There's a horse.
I don't think any of us want that.
That damn horse back here.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, 3. So it's gonna be 450 for the crystal and the calves.
Okay, for one crystal and the calves, it's 450.
Yes.
No deal.
No deal. All right, fine. Get out then. You
Yes,
can't
deal?
come back. Indian deal. Do you want them or not?
I didn't go to high school. I really.
Tell you what, I'm gonna push for a decision. If you guys can't, I'm gonna roll it.
How
If you
many
guys do
crystals
not,
was it?
one crystal for 350, 450 for all of them.
I just don't think we're gonna get a better deals anywhere else. I think it's just gonna be more.
I am rolling.
If I had the money, I would have bought them. I don't have the
No,
money.
okay, we're doing it. We're buying it. We're buying. We're buying.
Okay. But I rolled a 2. Y'all were about to get kicked out of this store. He takes the calves, he takes the cybernetic calves, he takes the crystal, he moves it forward. I will say the crystal is incredibly large. It is not something you can move on your own. You're gonna thank God you brought the bikes. I will also say, Igri, in your horse form, you would be able to tow this.
Did we bring the bikes?
No.
Well, Emerald bought the bike.
Well, his horse bike.
His horse bike.
Speed.
Hey, my horse has a strength of 18, so y'all can calm down.
This little
My strength.
yeah, but does it really? Like the way you described it, maybe it shouldn't.
Hey,
It shouldn't.
it's definitely a V8 in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a V8.
I had it on eco mode earlier.
Yeah. The moment you turn that, it's like boom. You
Yeah.
see this little tiny horse run through. Okay, yeah. I would say that Igri and Emerald would be able to tow this crystal. But it's a 450 go. There's 2 other stores that you can go to. You saw the one with the shrunken heads and the one that's a much more traditional New Orleans voodoo kind of thing going on.
Do y'all mind if I stop into one more store?
Yeah, that's fine. But real quick, I'm gonna talk to the first store owner before we go. Because I don't know what yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell
All
him,
right.
if
Let's
these people
go.
don't work. We're gonna burn this place down and come back.
Give me an intimidation
Burn them
roll.
on social media.
No, we're gonna burn it.
Oh my god. What's with y'all today?
I explained it.
12.
On a 12, he doesn't seem very. I'm gonna give him disadvantage on this.
I'm posting it. Video of him saying that he
Ooh,
doesn't like
thank God I get that because my new dice rolled a nat 20. I'd show you, but like basically, what am I gonna do? Look, it doesn't really work. I don't think you can believe me doing that. But rolled a 15, so he's gonna be like, "But it insurance money, baby."
We'll make sure you're in it too. Then I leave.
Okay, you leave. Cassie, which store did you want to go to?
I want to go to the Shrunken Head one.
Okay,
I'm going to post on social media the video of him saying that he doesn't care about service animals.
fair enough. You post that
Well,
on.
post that after you leave.
When I leave, I'm pooping on his floor.
Shit on the floor. Shit on the floor.
This random store owner just like trying to make a buck, and you're like, let's shit all over his life, literally and figuratively.
Yep.
Yeah, we're terrorists.
Okay, so you go into this more like a novelty store. A lot of the things that you're seeing is like, hey, I love Martini Nebula. When I came to Martini Nebula, I kissed the cook, stuff like that. Like very like,
I kissed the
and then
cook.
yeah, stuff like that. Obviously, Emerald has his own thing, so this is a novelty only. But you're also seeing more like New Orleans traditional stuff of like Jamaican voodoo, but not like the other store that we're seeing. It's definitely more like kitschy. So the things you're seeing is like famous outlaw stuff, and there's little things here and there, and there's not really a shop owner. It just looks like a tween, just like, hi, what can I get you?
Hello.
Hello,
Are you my? How old are you?
I'm 15. Wait, how old are you?
35.
Give me a deception roll with disadvantage.
Oh well, that was a 3 already starting off. Yeah, that's not gonna.
She goes,
Okay,
I've seen a fake ID. I'm 15 years old. I've done a lot of living already, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I like those heads out there.
Okay,
Do you do custom orders?
on who? Usually, no. I don't make them. I just work here.
Oh, well, do you know? Does somebody in the store make them?
They get they get ordered out. Who do you want? It has to be a celebrity or famous individual.
Can I have Brad Knightley, the new and improved?
You see a gross.
Okay.
Brad Knightley's pretty famous. I guess I can talk to my manager and maybe they could get ordered and sent to you. Do you happen to have a ship code that we could transfer them and have it into a matter transfer? Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Fine, just like transfer the code here, and she puts out her PAL.
Oh, but can you also do? I really, 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 really love the Outrageous Outlaws. Can you do them as well?
Okay, the outrageous. You look really familiar. Where do I know you from?
We own a. I was just at that the Crate pop-up store.
She pulls out her PAL and takes a picture of you immediately and just goes, where do I know this? And then just like it's a lot of like emojis put in. Like, I swear I know her face. Where is she from? Click, post it immediately. Yeah, I think we have Outrageous Outlaw stuff. Hold on. And she has Outrageous Outlaws, and it's 3 little like plushies. You have Emerald with like a big cybernetic arm. You have Igri with a turtle shell with like a big cannon on his shoulder, and then you. But your plushie is a little bit different from everyone's. It's a little bit smaller. It's still like it's still of the same quality. Just it's a little bit smaller. Why are you sad about this?
How tall is she?
I'm the same height as Ingrid.
Yeah.
Igri's the same height. Both Igri and Cassie Browns are a little bit shorter than Emerald's.
That's what happens when Cassie's just behind the camera the whole time. They don't know her true height.
They don't
Yeah.
know.
It's-
So
that's right. She might not know me.
yeah, she may not. Ooh, yeah. Has there been? Be honest. Has there been any social? There has been selfies. So
There's definitely been selfie stories.
yeah, they're definitely. Go ahead.
Eyes up.
Avery and I are fighting, and she's just like live streaming it. Like,
As you guys are doing that, you get a notification on your PAL. Whoop. And this is for both Emerald. This is for everybody. Has this notification, and it's the exact picture she took, and you're literally holding the you're holding your firearm in the picture in this store. And it literally is like, who is this biatch? And everyone's like, boop, 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 boop.
Mid-swing.
That's Cassie Brown. Yeah, there's that's Cassie Brown. Cassie Brown. Oh, that's a bad bitch. Don't talk about her. What do you? Oh, I love Cassie Brown. So there's definitely you're starting to create a little bit more of a social icon for yourself, where you've been a bit behind the scenes. People are like, oh, I love Cassie Brown. Cassie Brown is cool, with a sneezing face. But she goes, oh my God, you're famous? Hold on. And she just starts taking pictures of you and her. And she's like, will you autograph my face? Hold on, let me get a marker. And she's like, she's taking pictures of you constantly. Almost in the same breath that she takes a picture, she's posting it.
Yeah, I mean, are you in my fan club? Do I have a fan club?
Not now you do. I'm making it right now. Cat's
You're gonna be the
outrageous
president of
out.
my fan club.
No, I can't take political pressure like that. I'll find someone else to do it. I'll be like a treasurer.
Well, you don't. I'm the president of the Brad Knightley fan club. I
Okay.
don't think I am.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I think that you were kicked out of the Brad Knightley, so you had to make your own Brad Knightley club again. So you
Still
have a
president.
second. Still president. Still
Second term,
president,
baby.
baby. Woo! So she starts taking the pictures, but she in the sense you get immediately all that stuff out. So you have your outrageous outlaw plushies, but she took that kind of like thing. Like I'll have to talk to our manager. She may do that, but she may not. We don't really know at this point.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much.
well,
Follow
You're
us
welcome.
on Instagram.
You're I
Cybergram.
followed. You're a bad bitch. I love it. Okay, great.
Push that notification bell.
Jesus Christ. There we go. We have Emerald, Igri. Any other business that we need to take care of before we leave this like
I just
area?
wanted to have walked the shop like while she was doing that to see what's in there.
The cybernetic shop or which shop?
No, the small head shop. What else was in there?
Okay, in the small head shop, you're kind of getting the best way of describing it. It's kind of like a more culturally relevant. What is that store called? Very tween store, black and white. Has a lot of band T-shirts in it, like a Hot Topic kind of situation. It's very Hot Topic-y.
I take it back. I'm probably not shopping in there. Never mind. I'll probably wait for her to come out.
The store
you,
was
you you read some of the hoodies, and like one of the hoodies was like, "I'm with my depression." And you're like, this is not cool."
I'm just
But,
like doing little donuts on my horse while I'm waiting for her.
just doing donuts in the streets.
Yeah.
I got all of it. I got us some presents, but I'll give them back to you on the ship.
So there's like little keychains and stuff on them as well, so you can like put them on your belt loops. But yeah, there you go. So there's that. There's one other shop I'm gonna push if you guys want that, but if you don't,
Yeah, since no one knows we're here, let's go check out the next shop.
all right, you guys go to the next shop, and I don't think I said anybody didn't know you guys were there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I love it. Eddie was like, "Yeah, I saw that too." But you guys go to the next shop. Honestly, it is a very religious shop. So it's like a lot of like old trinkets. You're talking like best way of describing it. Okay, in the game Cyberpunk, they literally are cutting chickens' heads off in there. This is happening in this store. It's old Creo religious voodoo kind of going on here. Black candles, people talking about old Hindu gods, things of this nature. And you see an old woman who doesn't, she's just kind of like spinning yarn and not speaking.
I think he's just gonna back out real slowly.
There's just a horse like clip clopping away my.
Do you
This
sell
is just-
tarot decks?
Oh, are you in there? Who's in this store right now?
I probably
Okay.
would.
Okay, Emerald, you're in the store. It's just like, is there anything that you want to talk to her about, or you just want to look around the store, see if there's any cool items, stuff like that?
Yeah, what do you do with these chickens after you cut their heads off? Like, can I take these?
You want the dead chickens after the heads are cut off?
Yeah, fresh. I'll cook these.
She doesn't look at you. She kind of writes down a number. She slides it over to you, and it says 1,000.
I can't read.
Pulls up the 20 credits he's got.
Yeah.
Wait, is it canon? Can Emerald not read?
My modifier says I'm below average. Not my
What's your modifier again?
-1.
Is it 8? Oh, yeah, you can't read. Okay.
Well,
I'm
I
so-
can't read. I don't know.
I love.
I just
No,
found it
you
out.
can't read. You can't read.
Just look. I feel like
I love that. This is a house rule. I know some people don't do that. I do it. I love it when someone's like, I can't read. It makes me so happy. Yeah, so you can't read it. It says 1,000, but you don't know that.
So is that a yes to the chickens?
She doesn't speak.
Okay. I'm gonna take this chicken. Thank you.
She stands up and goes, she has a big butcher knife. She's like,
I'm gonna lift my sword arm up. We both have
Shit.
cool knives.
give me an intimidation roll.
what is going on?
Give me it with advantage too.
7 or 9, I guess.
9.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give this with disadvantage because it just makes sense. I rolled a 5. She just takes the butcher knife. She goes, puts it down, and sits back down because she starts spinning her yarn. I was like, I guess you're robbing me now.
I'm gonna tip her what I feel like is fair for a chicken, and that is 2 gold.
2 credits.
2 credits. Unless
Yeah, Greg, the canon of this game is very important to us. Yeah, 2 credits. She's just like spinning her yarn. Didn't even look at the credits as you kind of. She was just like, motherfucker. Like, there's definitely an attitude. Give me an insight roll on her facial structure. It's going to be with disadvantage.
Wait, did she say motherfucker? Or was that just the
It's more of her. She's not
Okay.
speaking at all.
12.
So yeah, that you kind of pick up on that like vibe that she's giving off, like fuck this guy, I don't really like him, but let me like spin my yarn and blah, blah, blah. There's definitely a this is a very old Creole lady that's not, she may be mute, she may just not give a shit to speak, who knows. But yeah, I guess you got some old chickens, like chicken bodies that they may or may not be using.
Here's the cliff.
Yeah, with no the new crepes that he's gonna be making. What is going on today? So there are times where I've made, I want to be very clear, there are days that we play this game that I make Delaney cry, and then there's other days where I don't know what's going on with this game. It's so weird. Anyways, yeah, okay, so go ahead and add to your items list 3 headless chickens.
Perfect.
Perfect.
like them ghosts? Hello, chicken ghosts.
He's probably got stuff in his inventory that he'll pull out someday and we're like, where did that come from? He just
The homeless man.
You should see some of the stuff I have.
Oh yeah, the homeless man. I totally forgot that you had that.
I was thinking
stuff.
Judas. I'm guessing that's why Judas knew he was back there since it was his suit.
It was.
I'll take the homeless man thing out of my inventory now since I used it.
No, you still have it.
No. Oh, do you not know the reason Judas know? It's because somebody posted on the social media that you guys were there.
Oh.
Cassie's picture was there.
Oh,
So he was like putting a little
Sorry, guys.
tongue in cheek that say, "Oh, I love the food that Emerald made," because I mean he knows that Emerald's a cook to some degree.
Yeah.
Because that's on your social media.
I'm gonna come out with my chickens and be like, "This is a pretty good shop, Cassie. If you want to go in there." Ladies, kind of a jerk though.
Did you get your tarot red? Your palms red? Anything?
No.
Okay. Is that dinner?
Yeah. I mean, where do you think this comes from?
chicken and dumplings.
I didn't know we had actual chickens that we killed. I thought we just got the meat from like a cyber mart.
The Cyber Mart. Canon Jesus.
Yeah.
Is everything just gonna be like, if everything like, we're just gonna put stores and put cyber in front of it?
Yeah.
Cyber Mart. These are the terminologies.
It's late stage capitalism.
Yeah.
It's all owned by a corporation, which owns Instagram, apparently OnlyFans,
Yeah.
and now
If you want to go back in,
Walmart.
Cass, give me a pretty good discount. I can go with you.
Sorry, what?
She gave me a pretty good discount on these chickens. I'll go in with you if you want to look at the store.
I'm gonna be honest, Emerald, it's kind of not my speed.
All right.
I just, it makes me a little scared.
Chickens?
Fair enough.
Yeah, sure.
No
chicken.
Creo women. But yes,
You go in there.
you got. Do you guys want to go in there or no?
I walk
We
in-
going back into the creepy old lady woman?
I'm just
My
gonna.
mama didn't raise me like this.
I'm gonna walk past the first shop and just kind of side eye, watching.
This aggressive ass horse. This guy's just like, what? Come on. This aggressive ass horse. So you guys are. So here's where I'm going to. Do we have any business on this planet in the Martini Nebula that we need to discuss? Because at this point, there is. We could move to go to the other planet, the planet where the dwarf is, where we know that that's the highest likelihood that you're going to see one of the big three within the original Outlaws, you know, the founders. But I'm going to, Greg, you were wanting to say something?
I was just going to say, did we want to go to the dwarf planet next?
Yeah. Are we all in agreement, or is there any business that we want to kind of handle right while we're here?
Or did we want to put all our money on black at the casino?
I will flip a coin. I'm not joking. I'll do it. And I will make you guys.
Mackenzie.
Hold on. Let me see if I.
Thank you. Here, use your 20 credits and do that.
I haven't-
That's how you make a business. Emerald.
It's 18 now. Sorry.
It's 18 now. If you guys can go to the casino, there is a casino. There's like 30 of them.
Emerald, you want to try to up your money?
I could try.
Egret, do you have money you want to gamble with?
All right. You guys go to the closest casino. The area that you have is like a very small, like mom and pop's casino. There's definitely like some little slot machines. There's a Texas Hold'em in the back, and then there's like blackjack, and of course, like there's bet it all on black if you really want to. So it's definitely like a couple tables, not necessarily anything massive. So where do you go? Do you try to play blackjack? Are you trying to truly put it all on black? What is that game? Roulette.
Roulette, yeah. I'm going to go put all 18 on black.
50-50 chance.
Come
Yeah.
on. Come on, Egret. Come on.
Odds, you lose.
Okay.
Evens, you win. Okay?
Roll the dice for me, Chad.
Rolling the dice. Takes a little extended little poker, pulls the chips away, counts them, doubles them up, and pushes them back towards you.
Oh, nice. Let it ride.
Let it ride. Okay. So that's what 8. So that's 18 plus. That's 18 times 2. There we go. Let me put a calculator because I can see this going good or bad for me. Let's see how much you.
Come on.
36.
Yeah, 36. So you would double 36 on this one. So
Yeah.
same things. We'll switch it though. Odds you win, evens you don't. Ready?
All right.
Come on.
Takes her little metal poker, pulls them towards, counts them, and then puts them away.
Oh,
Eh. The house always wins, unfortunately.
it always gets you.
Yep. Do you want to keep betting?
5? You want 5 credits?
No, I have a problem.
I will say this: you're more than welcome to bet more. You can also bet items if you want.
I'm pull out the chickens.
She asks you to leave. She's like, "No, just get out, please."
They're apparently worth 1,000 credits.
These are some expensive chickens. I haven't read that anywhere, but I've heard.
Wait. I have a metal fang. What if I just put the metal fang on the table?
Okay, yeah, the metal fang. The metal fang.
Here's this for you. I don't need this.
500. 500.
Put it down there.
Yeah. So
Black again.
she takes the metal fang. She puts 500 chips in front of you. How do you put it? How much do you put?
All 500 on black.
Odds you win, evens you lose. You know what? I'm gonna use a different dice. Okay.
I could do this.
All right. Tell you what.
all night.
Tell you what. You get to choose the dice. 6, 20, or what is that? 12, I think. Yeah, 12. 6, 12, or 20.
Let's do 12.
12. Right there, 50% chance.
Call it.
Odds.
Odds or even.
Odds or evens, you call it.
We want odds.
Okay.
It's due. It's due.
Do.
It's
The
due.
law.
She takes the 500 credits. She pulls it towards her. She counts it. And she puts it away.
Emerald.
It's fun betting with money that doesn't matter. 500 credits. Woo! Let it ride.
And I don't have anything else. Agree. Do you want to contribute
Metal
something?
tooth.
I'm probably sitting outside because I'm a horse.
Oh, you're my service.
Yeah, but you're a
horse.
service horse, Agree. Come on.
Yeah.
You have a vest on and everything.
Yeah, I minor illusion to vest as
And
service.
what about this? I pull out my little cache of resin.
She
Good
takes
job.
it. 800. 800 chips.
Ooh. All on black.
I could do this for another 20 minutes.
Cache resin gone.
Oh my god. Fine, call it. What dice do you want?
D12 on even on odds again.
D12 on
It's due.
odds.
It's so
Due.
due.
Tell you what, I'm gonna do it. Here. Can you
Ooh.
do it right in front? There we go. Right here. Ready? So you can see.
All right.
11.
Oh!
There we go.
I take it. I keep it this time. I'm gonna tip our what's the word?
Our dealer.
Yep.
Give it credit. And she looks at you and she goes, you just won 800. You have 1,600 in total.
Yeah.
You give me a credit.
Yeah.
And that's
She takes the credit. She takes the credit. She puts it over. She puts it in her little purse
try
that's
that.
on the side.
How does she look? This will determine how many credits she gets.
Is she the gray lady?
Yeah.
Is she? You're talking how she looks physically. Is she
Yeah.
beautiful? She's good looking. She's pretty. I wouldn't say like she's like gorgeous by any means. Or I'm not talking like movie star, but she's definitely like we'll call her like a very attractive mom. Like she's definitely like in her 40s to
No.
30s areas. She's very attractive, but she's not like but you can tell that she's there is some MILF action going on.
She's a
A little.
family Emerald.
A little MILF. She has a family. There's 3 kids involved, and you gave her 1 chip.
Two
yeah.
chips.
2 chips.
2 chips.
Maybe. How many chips do you think you want to give her, Emerald?
All right.
Hot mom. She's a hot mom, but when I say hot, I'm not talking like, oh, she's a hot mom. She's a hot mom, I guess.
Is she like a Miss Incredible, a matching jump trunk?
No. She's like what does she look like? She's a solid. Who's like a famous actress that I feel like would be a good. She's like a not a. I was gonna say Christina Applegate. Yeah, you know what? She's like the first Mary Jane Watson. She's like Kristen whatever her name is.
Dunst.
Kristen Dunst. She's like a Kristen Dunst.
How much was the thing that you gave me, Elaine? Was that 500?
Yeah, I think
500.
All right. I give her 1,100 gold.
Oh, okay. You give her 1,100 gold. That leaves you with what? 500. Okay, so you have 500 gold. That's a
Yeah.
lot of.
What the hell are you doing? I mean,
Uh,
your
she did-
allowance.
Cassie, you have to film this. It's like those videos where we give money to the homeless people to get cred.
Oh. Okay. Emerald doing a little influence roll here.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20. And your thing is here to what? Gain sympathy, to show that the outlaws are good
I don't know
people.
those
What?
people are doing when they do those videos. They're so dumb. I don't know. Looks like we're good people that help MILFs with 3 children.
Helps MILF with children. Okay.
We
What do we
love
get?
MILFs. Outrageous
Yeah.
Outlaws loves MILFs.
We love single moms. 18.
8. Ooh. Now at 18, everyone goes, oh my gosh, the outlaws are so giving. The outlaws are great. You're seeing comments like, Emerald's such a giver. Oh my gosh, is that a hot mom? Like, obviously there's some little, like, there's obviously some little harassments going on, but like, people are really like, hey, these outrageous outlaws are not only cool, but they're generous, they're sweet, they're kind. Okay, so there's a general area of good vibes going as you tip the hot mom with way too much money. So
I'm gonna give Cassie Brown her 500 back.
Jesus,
So I'm back to 0.
Emerald does not like money, is what we're trying to say. Does Emerald even understand the value of money because his intelligence is so low? Got it. He's just like credits.
Yeah,
Got
Cassie will do this for me. I know they buy stuff.
I just have another 500 gold.
Yeah, just throw another
Or
500
credit.
gold on. There we go. Credit, gold, whatever.
Okay.
I don't even use this. Here, you know what, DMs? All DMs that are watching this, which means that there's one person watching this. Anybody who DMs and you make people do gold, silver, bronze, copper, I hate it. Like, you do whatever you want, but man, I just do it like straight. Just, there you go. I'm a Final Fantasy money rules. That's how I do it. So, in summary, I'm going to use Delaney's little text that she sent just now. We have won some money, but lost several items.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have...
We've lost the family.
Um,
Hey, we haven't heard how the dealer reacts here. We just gave her 1,100 gold. Is she?
Yeah, did she cry and I have it on camera? Did she? hug him?
Oh, okay. The way that this kind of works, we're seeing like she takes the money. She's a little bit stunned at first. There's not a lot of reaction at the beginning. She's just like, she picks it up. She's shaking. Her hands shaking, and she grabs it. And she's just like, She puts it in her purse. You can tell she's holding tears back. Like it's very, very sentimental for her. But she doesn't like to show emotion, and she goes, "Thank you. I appreciate it. I have a couple kids. This will. Thank you." And she kind of holds it close. She doesn't shed a tear, but you could definitely like see there's some water behind her eyes. And sometimes that might be even mean more. That's how I'll say it. That's what she did.
Okay, and cut. And now do it with a little bit more.
And she goes, "Wait, what? Hold on."
Bitch.
Oh my gosh, that was so. I put effort in that, and you're like, "Hold on." Oh, okay. She goes, "Okay, and she takes the credits out of her purse and she puts it right back on the table.
They're hers, Chad. I'm just messing with you.
So you guys have the credits. You have the credits. You have the crystal.
She has the credits.
She has the credits. Oh, she has the credits. You have the credits to leave the atmosphere and get off this planet. You have the money for that. You do have the augmentation calves because that was the part that we were going for. That's apparently this is what Delaney wanted as a 13-year-old girl was nice calves, which teach their own. Banging calves.
Best calves in the atmosphere.
Galaxy even.
Galaxy.
Like Cassie, something different about you?
I mean, I did just get a haircut not too long ago, or
she just like pulls.
He's so jealous.
She pulls up her jeans just to show off. She's everywhere she goes, they're high waters. She rolls them up just to show off.
It's
them.
capris. I just cut off my jeans for capris.
On that note, we get
probably head to the dwarven planet. What do y'all think?
Okay. On that note, you guys get in your ship and the atmosphere's going. Immediately, as you guys kind of like head into the atmosphere and leave, you get a little notification. Delilah gets a notification on it, and there is tell me, how much money, Cassie Brown, do we have at this moment? Like a flat number.
Oh, yes.
Because how much?
We have 130,637.
Nice.
Okay. You get a notification. Bloop. Entry out of the atmosphere. 100,000 credits.
It's like the book it.
Do you press accept or do you book it and hope for the best? You can keep the money or you can give it up right here, right now.
We worked so hard for it. Let's just.
Did we work so hard for it?
Did we?
Do you guys?
We went to so many stores. Guys,
Do you want to run for it?
Do we? I just found out we don't have to give them the 100,000 if we just book it.
Book what? What are we booking? We writing a book?
If we just go.
What if they shoot at us?
But we can handle it. We've been shot at before.
Yeah, let's just book it. Go.
All right, you guys book it. Go.
17 times.
Delilah presses the reject. Hyperspace immediately hits to go through, and you hear blaster fire. Boom, 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 boom. You see nothing in front of you. You see a straight shot ready to go. As you kind of go into hyperdrive, you start to see as you're picking up speed, all of a sudden, your speed goes negative. You have a wall. People coming out of hyperspace, a huge wall of ships right in front of you.
Accept.
In front of you starts to do another little notification. It's a ringing. Similar to your pals, but it's on the front. It is call. Call waiting for you guys to answer.
Answer it.
Yeah, accept the call.
Bloop. In front of you is a woman of dark complexion, a little bit older. She looks at you and she goes, "Ah, well, this is something I did not expect. You all breaking the law." Insight check no needed, obvious sarcasm.
Well,
Hmm.
sorry, our pilot's a little young.
I
She just-
wasn't
she just-
speaking to you, it was rhetorical.
Well, I'm just saying it was an accident. and
It
we went to go- we were
was
gonna go back,
rhetorical.
but I'm trying to explain it. So our pilot's a little young, and she just hit reject and accidentally just went for it. And then, but we were trying to go back to go and pay it.
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Giving out so much disadvantage today.
I know, I'm bullying you today. I apologize.
We are doing some shitty things to him today.
We are really doing some shitty thing.
Well, it's going to be a very high DC at disadvantage because you don't know who you're talking to.
Oh, that was such a good other roll. I got
Yeah, what did you get?
one of them was a 19, and
That's a good
another-
one.
Okay, but that was my highest one, and the other one I rolled a 2.
On a
plus
2.
6.
She
is
pulls. She pulls forward. She has her hands in front, and she goes, You must be Cassie Brown. Is this correct?
Uh-huh.
The little turtle behind you must be Igri, I assume.
Oh yeah.
And you.
Yeah.
And it is good to see you, brother. I have not seen you in a long time.
Here's she saying that to the guy in the homeless outfit.
Are you still in the homeless outfit?
I mean, I don't feel like I said I changed out of it.
With the metal arm sticking out of it, apparently. Did you know
Give
that?
me a
Oh,
give
yeah.
me a
Fair point.
if you're out of it, you're out. Be
Yeah.
honest, are you out of it or not?
No, I had mentioned that I had my sword out earlier, so I'm definitely out of it.
Okay.
I didn't think about it,
So
but yeah,
she-
that would make sense that I would be out of it.
She's talking about the guy with the homeless outfit.
Riding the horse like this.
Oh my gosh. She puts her hands together and she goes, I haven't seen you in a long time, brother. Give me a history check to see if you remember where you have seen her.
Oh, 16.
On a 16, you recognize the voice. Face is a little bit different now,
Mm.
but you do recognize her. Hold on one second. Just have to get all the turn to the right page here.
Emerald.
In front of you is a woman of a little bit older age. And you recognize her as Commander Emerald, the
Oh,
woman who
Emerald?
originally gave orders for the death of your creator and or adopted mother.
so I recognize
She-
her.
You know exactly who this is. This is the person who she looks a little bit different. She's aged in the face. And on a history check like that, you also recognize that she's called you brother and realizes that other AIs have done the same to you as well.
Mhm.
She crosses her arms and she goes, You are in violation of many intergalactic laws. You are under arrest. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Please understand that I do this with a heavy heart due to our familial relationship. Do not resist. It goes off as the ships start to flood around you. Each ship gets a little bit closer and closer. And when I say ships, I'm not talking 1, 2, 3, or 4. Hundreds of ships of white and black with blue inlays into their ship. Cassie, you are not at the helm. Emerald, you are not at the helm. Igri, you are not at the helm. I'm going to roll here. Delilah, if I roll positive, she will press the engine and shoot off. If I roll negative, she will allow you guys to be overtaken and arrested.
Positive.
She's making a judgment call here. All right, so we're pushing for positive to like shoot off.
So that's what's that, 10 or above? Or are you talking about like
Or odds and evens?
No,
evens or odds?
odds and evens.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was
Odds
like
or
positive
evens.
and negative. I don't.
Yeah.
No,
How do you roll
positive.
negative?
Positives. I forget
We'll take the
about that.
positives because there's no negatives on that dice.
Yeah.
Okay, Boo.
Odds and evens.
I feel like after tonight we have to go odds.
All on black.
All on black. That's just my take.
Agree. Maybe you were right. Maybe we should have just paid it.
I'm always right.
I love all the notes here of like all the characters I've had to create on the fly. I have Buff Goblin with no notes because Buff Goblin is just here. But
Buff Goblin was
He
at
has
the
his
crepe
name and that's
store.
it.
Buff Goblin was weirding people out at the crepe store.
that's true, he was reading and I totally forgot about him. He's stranded there. Buff Goblin's no longer on the ship anymore.
Oh,
No, I'm joking. He's fine. So,
he ran out into the fight between Judas and whatever his name is.
Yeah, we forget you guys. I'm on Judas's team now.
He said, "I go where the fight is."
Yep.
But he doesn't fight. He just goes and starts flexing.
Yeah.
Intimidation check after intimidation.
all right. You see a bead of sweat go over Delilah's face. You're not all silent. It's not like you're all trying to not make a decision. It's just that a second feels like it's going by in a minute. Okay? So it's not that you guys aren't reacting, it's just that it's too quick. A bead of sweat goes over her head. You see her pull for the accelerator, wrap her hands around it, do not pull down. You wait. She takes a breath, and that's where we're going to end our episode right here. On that note, we have got Nerd Culture, have a great night. Well, you know what? That's awesome. We had somebody jump on the chat at the last second. We'll tell you what, you are coming right into the very end of our episode. Let me wrap it up with our outro/intro music. Everybody, what is going to happen? Is the money that we got worth it for not spending it and now we have a bunch of ships on us? Was it worth it to bet it all on black so many times? Was it worth it to make so many crepes?
What about
I
our
don't know.
social media? What about our cybergram? What are we at?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
But on that note, we will have to find out what's happening on our very next episode. So tune in. That's going to be on Sunday at 9 o'clock live. But of course, we will post this right after on YouTube. But how about my outrageous outlaws say goodbye to everybody here?
Wow.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good night. Woo!